Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
We start with a breaking news alert. Several buildings are destroyed and the fire is still burning in the downtown district of a popular Minnesota tourist town. Hi, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Jordan Schreier. Now, this right here is video from KIKV Radio in Alexandria. The fire started this morning around 4:30. CBS affiliate WCCO is reporting multiple buildings had to be torn down. One of them included apartments above. Now 20 to 25 people are without a place to live. Sheriff's officials say 120 firefighters from multiple agencies responded to this scene. No injuries have been reported so far, and we'll have more information on this fire throughout the day on the VNL News app. New for you at noon, a Thief River Falls man is in jail for allegedly sexually assaulting 2 young children. Benjamin Rogenbuck faces 6 charges related to child sex crimes. Court documents say the 38-year-old admitted to authorities that he sexually assaulted a boy and a girl, both under the age of 5. Minnesota authorities were first tipped off to the incidents by the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigators say they also found Rogenbuck was emailing pictures of the kids he sexually assaulted to other people. Taking that live look outside right now, a few more clouds than we've had over the past few days, and you definitely need that extra hold hairspray if you're headed outside, it seems. For what we can expect for the rest of our forecast today, let's head on over to Storm Team meteorologist Lisa Green.
That's right, and maybe you've noticed some flurries too. We've had a couple flying by our Skycam here in Fargo, and I mentioned that earlier this morning that if we have some clouds passing overhead, can't rule that out, and we've definitely seen that. We'll zoom in on that area here in the FM Metro, just barely getting picked up on the radar there, but you could see those flecks of blue passing through the metro right now, advancing southward with the cloud cover as well. Once this clears, we're looking at some more sunshine, and it's just going to be on and off as we advance through the day today. Our temperatures are ranging from 12 in Crookston and in Hallock to 27 in Wadena, 28 in Park Rapids. Fargo's currently at 18 degrees. And on this Mardi Gras, we're looking at temperatures back into the 20s. Again, some of us already there. Fargo will warm to 24. We're looking at that on and off cloud cover and that wind out of the north helping to keep those temperatures a little cooler today and drive in even colder air for tonight and tomorrow. We'll have details on that coming up in just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Lisa. The city of Fargo is prepping for a spring flood fight and says it wants 250,000 sandbags on hand. That many sandbags would protect the city up to 41 feet. That's 23 feet over flood stage. The latest outlook from the National Weather Service shows a 10% chance that the river will reach 39 feet in the metro. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is proposing $250,000 in state funding for farm safety enhancements. The money would be used in 3 major ways. The first is to retrofit old tractors with rollover protection features. The second would create a cost-sharing or reimbursement program for farmers who want to buy grain bin safety equipment. And the third would create a campaign highlighting safety features. Agriculture accounted for 30% of workplace fatalities in 2014. Today, a once powerful movie producer is waking up a convicted sex offender. Harvey Weinstein is currently at a hospital where overnight he was put under medical observation. It's hard to imagine a place further away from the glamour and the glitz of Hollywood. Stephanie Gosk reports.
Harvey Weinstein, guilty of sexual assault, including rape, will await his sentencing behind bars. The 67-year-old faces a maximum 25 years, with another trial on felony sexual assault charges looming in Los Angeles. Manhattan's district attorney calling the verdict a moment for history.
Harvey Weinstein has finally been held accountable for crimes he committed.
The jury of 7 men and 5 women found Weinstein guilty of sexually assaulting former production assistant Mimi Haley and raping aspiring actress Jessica Mann. Tarale Wolf was one of 3 women who testified during the trial to establish a pattern of sexual assault. She says Weinstein raped her in 2005.
I never for once thought he would be held accountable, and that's a big part of why I'd never spoke up, because he is him and I was me. But that's changed now.
Weinstein has been accused of sexual assault and harassment by over 100 women. Many saw this trial as a chance to get justice, even if their own allegations were not part of the case.
I'm just in awe that we saw justice today, and this could happen.
Ashley Judd thanking the women who testified, writing, "You did a public service to girls and women everywhere." Mira Sorvino tweeting, "The beginning of justice. More to come, my sisters." It wasn't a total victory for prosecutors. Weinstein was acquitted of the charge of first-degree rape, as well as the most serious charges, 2 counts of predatory sexual assault, each carrying a sentence of up to life in prison. Those charges based in part on Sopranos actress Annabella Sciorra's accusation that Weinstein raped her in the early 90s. After the verdict, the actress saying in part, "We can never regret breaking the silence." While the defense says the fight is not over.
As sure as I'm a bald man, we will be appealing.
Weinstein has long denied having non-consensual sex.
You can think whatever you want about Harvey Weinstein as a person, but I personally do not believe, as I have said all along, that Harvey Weinstein is guilty of committing these crimes.
When the verdict was read, Weinstein showed little emotion, later handcuffed and escorted out of court. The walker he used for weeks left behind.
Weinstein still faces charges of rape and sexual assault in Los Angeles, and there are other cases under review, according to the county district attorney. 7 Democratic presidential candidates are getting ready for tonight's debate in South Carolina. It's the 10th debate so far and the last before the South Carolina primary and Super Tuesday contests. Frontrunner Bernie Sanders could face tough criticism on stage from opponents looking to keep their campaigns alive. The debate will air from 7 to 9 tonight on BET, Twitter, and of course right here on KXJB. You can also find it streaming on the VNL News app. In our consumer alert this afternoon, Ford is recalling nearly 250,000 F-150 pickup trucks. F-150s with LED headlights from the 2018 to 2020 model years are being recalled. Ford says there's a problem with the daytime running lights, which will keep working if the driver moves the headlight switch from auto to the low beam position. But the lights don't change the intensity to parking light levels, as the U.S. safety standards require. Dealers will update software to fix the issue. Home prices surged nearly 4% in December. That's according to the Case-Shiller National Home Price Index. Leading the list of cities with the largest gains were Phoenix, Charlotte, and Tampa. A tight supply of homes for sale and low mortgage rates have increased competition even before the usually busy spring home buying season gets underway.